Good afternoon to all. I am Professor Shivaji Gadge. Today we will discuss about the development of the lateral surfaces. In this, we will discuss about the solids. If we open up the solids, then how it will be look like the surfaces of the solid. That means that is the lateral surfaces. If we see this solid, then there is the surface. If there is there, if we open this surface, then what will it will be look like? Imagine that. Okay. So if there is the if plain paper is there, and if we make the solid surface is there, solid is there with the help of this paper, and if we open that after the development, that is the development. If we open that surfaces of the solid, then that known as the development. If another example is cylinder, if cylinder is there, if we use for that a paper, and if we open that paper, then it will be look like a rectangle. So what is the objectives? Learn the theory and principle of the development. Then what are the application of development, and what are the application of reverse development? This is the included in this DLS unit. Then what is the theory of development? Any solid can be enclosed in a wrapper of thin material such as aluminum sheet metal. If this wrapper is opened out at any folding edge and laid on a flat plane, the flattened out sheet metal is the development of complete surface of the solid. The development includes the lateral surfaces as well as base surface. Thus, when surfaces of the solid are laid out on a plane, the successive surfaces of the object are called its development. If we see, this is the prism, square prism is shown here, and there is a this is the bottom surface, this is top surface, and there is four rectangular faces are there. So there is a AB, BC, CD, and DA are the four rectangular faces is there. Where I'm saying here sides, so that included the rectangle. Then you can see how to draw the front view, top view, and side of that. If the square prism is given, then in the square prism, front view of the square prism is rectangle, top view of the square prism is square here, and DLS, in the DLS, if the side of the this square prism is 50 mm, then total development is 50 into 4. That means we have to take 200 mm distance here for the development from A to A here. In that, there is the side AB, side BC, side DA, and side CD, and sorry, side DA. So this is the all sides are shown here. So there is the we are taking perimeter. So here is the length is same here. Don't change the length here. Then this is the top face, and this is the bottom face of this square prism. Then this known as the development of the square prism. We can see here four rectangles are there. We have opened this solid from edge AA1, from this edge. Then next edge is the BB1 is shown here. Then CC1, then DD1, and last again we have opened this. Then there is a close again from this edge, that is AA1. So this known as the development of the lateral surfaces of the solids. If we go next, you can see here there is a development of the prism shown here. This is the stretch out area, this is unfold, Then this is seal, this is known as the pattern. So different naming nomenclatures are there. This is the prism, this is pyramid, then this is cylinder, and this is cone. So we can do the different DLS of the different solids that's shown here. Then important points to note. Every line on the development must be the true length of the corresponding edge on the surface. Usually only the lateral surface of the solids are developed and the edge or bases are omitted from the development. The bases can be easily incorporated whenever required. So there are methods of development, parallel line development for the prism and cylinders, and radial line development for the pyramids and cones. Thank you.